Hey everybody, it's Tanya Tomic, and today I'm going to be trying out the Zombie Defense Eyeshadow Palette by Lunatick Cosmetic Labs. This is one of their coffin palettes. It comes with this, comes in this box here, and it has the Ouija board detailing on it. And the ingredients are on the back here. Lunatick Cosmetics is cruelty-free and vegan. And inside you get the Zombie Defense Eyeshadow Palette that is coffin shaped, and it's coffin shaped palette. Now I do have two other of the coffin shaped palettes from Lunatick Cosmetic Labs. I have the Elvira Palette and the Vampira Palette. The Elvira Palette is has beautiful packaging inside and out. I do a review on it. Some of the shades work better than others. It's not my favorite as far as a few of the shades being sort of dusting away. The Vampira Palette is beautiful. I love it. I love the look that I got. I love it's only got a few colors, but it's really beautiful, and the packaging and the shadows are beautiful. Now this one, it's got the Ouija board detailing. Same thing as on the box, and the colors right here. When you open it inside, you have a bat. You have a bat mirror, the moon phases. There's a fortune teller or card reader. You've got a mausoleum. You've got stained glass skeleton love here, stained glass wolf here, or mosaic. I think it's a stained glass. Then you have a UFO up here, some sort of planet, a figure of a woman, and a bunny. So all sorts of mystery type things. I guess maybe these might be things you need for zombie defense. You've got your two black cats, one with green eyes, one with gold eyes. You've got your palm, your scrying stone here, or crystal ball, then your planchette, and nothing. So these colors are all, there's shimmers, or there's satin. It looks like these are mostly satin. Then you've got a matte and a shimmer here. So I'll go ahead and swatch these. I will link below my other, I will link below my other two reviews. I just did a thumb swatch. That's really weird, but here's a swatch of all the colors. They look pretty vibrant. They swatch pretty well. I'm going to go ahead and do an eye look. So it's Brains, Gain Green, Red Rum Red, Amber Zombie and Ditch, and The End is Near. So, and these are all kind of cool, Halloween-y, dark, zombie-y colors. I'm gonna try to use them all for an eye look. Here's the colors again. The only real matte is the blue one. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and go in the crease with the blue one. I do prefer a matte in the crease. I already primed my eyes with the Pretty Vulgar eye primer. This is a little bit of a thinner, kind of wet eye primer. I like it. I think it does the job. It's a little bit grippy of a primer, but it's not as grippy as some of the thicker primers that I've used. Now the blue is pretty deep, but I'm just going to go ahead and do a deep look. I think that's what we're going to get out of this. I also have their Take My Heart palette. It's a heart shape. It looks like a human heart. And that one is beautiful as well. It's similar to the, I feel similarly of it as I do the Vampira palette, because the color scheme is not very broad. Not like this one. This one is pretty broad. But the color scheme is pretty much red for the Take My Heart palette. And, but I really like it. I love how the shadows performed, and I love the look I got. And I really like the quality of the palette. I should do like a favorites of Lunatick Cosmetics, or ranking my Lunatick Cosmetics. I do like to purchase from them because I've had some really good luck with some of the palettes, and also I like that they're cruelty-free and vegan, and I also like that they've got this sort of dark, like horror-y aesthetic. I'm just taking brains and kind of blending out the purple with it. I'm sorry, blending out the blue. It's one of the softer colors in the palette. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go with Gain Green on the lid. And I'm going to take The End Is Near. And I like a darker outer corner. I'm just going to take this clean fluffy brush and blend where they all meet. Now I'm going to take a smudger brush and go with the Red Rum Red here and do that on the lower lash. And I'm going to just smudge that color out on its own here a little bit. And I'm going to try to put some of the brains color here, this purple color, just right in the middle. Unless it's too, right in the inner corner, unless it's a little too light for that. Okay, now that works, that works. I'm actually impressed with how the purple built. Okay, I'm gonna finish up my eyes and be right back. So I am back. I just put this Illuminati gel paint in electric blue in my waterline. I used Medusa's Makeup Witch Lash Mascara on the lower lashes, and I used this sample of MAC False Lashes Extreme Black on the top, and they're pretty good. I didn't line my eyes. I feel like there's like a lot of darkness going on, and I like it. I really like the shadows. I liked how they performed. You know, I love the packaging, and I actually like how they worked together to make this sort of dark zombie gothy. I'm getting a sort of 90s vibe from it, especially from the burgundy color. I kind of feel like I'm about to put on my mesh shirt and go dancing at the Vogue or something, or the catwalk. And yeah, I'm getting real 90s vibes from this, but also zombie vibes, so that's cool. The only little problem I had, a little issue I had, was that these shadows don't really want to play nice with the primer that I use. So I think next time I might use a different primer. There's a little bit of a blending, a grippy issue. Otherwise I didn't really have a problem. I think they did blend well together. They didn't blend away. And I think they're pretty, but I can see how, you know, where the primer actually gripped some of the color a little bit harder and just created a little bit of a feel that's not as smooth and blended as it could be. But I think that I know that had to do with how the shadows worked with the primer. So I'm definitely going to try a different primer at another point. But I think that they're pigmented, they didn't blend away, they work well together. As far as on a palette, if I'm going to make it look like this, I mean, it's going to be this type of thing again. But you can use these colors with other shadows as well, with other palettes. But yeah, you're going to get this sort of dark, smoky look, but it is a zombie palette. I love the packaging. I love the artwork. It's really cool. And I would say that this is pretty good, and I'm glad I got it. It's definitely a color scheme that I don't have with the other palettes, and I just think that they're very pigmented, and even though I did have that issue a little bit with the primer, I think it does look pretty nicely blended throughout. So I'm pretty happy with it. Do you have this? Do you like Lunatick Cosmetic Labs? Are you thinking of trying this? Just let me know in the comments below. What are your thoughts? And I will link my other reviews to the other palettes, and I am thinking of doing a ranking video on these because I do have quite a few at this time. I have quite a few now that I've collected from Lunatick Cosmetic Labs. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. That is it for today's video. Thanks for watching.